Hello everybody, this is Kitamari here. We are playing Little Goody Two Shoes. Finally, it's been a little bit since I've been back in this game. I'm quite giddy, quite excited to return to everything. Let's load this save. Here we are. So, what are we doing today? We have new tasks available, and I don't remember the controls. I'm really good at not remembering controls if it's been a second since I've been in a game. So that's why I'm so glad there is a controls list here. How do we run? Running is the most important thing in every game, in my opinion. Right trigger, got it. I probably could have figured that out, right? Save these settings, yes. Yay, I'm running. So we have our save point here. We're going somewhere. I don't know where we're going. I think I talked to most people. So we can do a job. We can do some part-time work and get money that we need for bread. That is one of the big purposes in this game. I don't think I want to do that though. What I want to do is make sure that I utilize my time wisely by trying to trigger events. So we have help Ariane with the chickens, help Emma with the apples. Those are chore events. You know, I don't think... Okay, dusk, afternoon. I really like that the chore list is here, that we can create a situation wherein we're hopefully not going to miss anything. So why don't I just help one of these characters here and get the money that we will definitely need. So let me go talk to Ariane. I'm so glad you dropped by, Elise. Won't you lend me a hand? I have my hands full tidying up after that windstorm, you see. I can lend you a hand with that, Mrs. Ariane. I was hoping you could fetch me some eggs from the coop. Of course. Leave it to me, Mrs. Ariane. I don't know if I have her voice. It might take me a little bit to return to her voice. Careful with the hens now, you hear? I dare say they're still riled up after last night. Out of my way, you feathered rat! Well, what kind of illustration was that? Chicken Frenzy. Chicken Frenzy start. This is... I'm very curious about all of the mini games because I already feel like these are fun mini games. It's kind of like a... I want to say it reminds me of Whack-A-Mole, and I don't know why. Okay, come on, give me that one. No! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. No! Oh, timing! Timing is everything. Let's take this egg. Let's take this egg. No! I meant to turn... Okay, it's a little stiff with the controls as far as utilizing the D-pad in time. I am using an Xbox controller. It's important to like look left and right. Take this one. And take... Oh no! Okay. Round 2. 3, 2, 1. Go! Alright, I'm gonna pay more attention to like left and right. Come on, guys. You know you're ready. Hello, yes, thank you. Sorry about you bottom guys here. We need to help you. Help get your eggs. Do you think that chickens feel anything when we take their eggs? Like, maybe they're secretly not happy about it. Maybe they're angry. Maybe they want to keep their eggs. That went well, I hope. Score, 31. Rank, E. Really? Really? I'm gonna try this later with a keyboard and mouse and see if I have some different experiences. Oh, we can try 5 times. I don't think I'm gonna do that though, because I want to... I don't know, I might do that off of you pass off of the recording. Oh my, these will hardly do, Elise. How many eggs do you need? Heinrich's going to be rather disappointed, the poor lad. Heinrich? For your time, Elise. Thank you, Mrs. Ariane. Here we are. So, 6 periods of the day. Very curious about the late night one, and I like its icon too, in the far right there. All right, we have romantic dates available. Okay, let's see what ones we should do. So we go to the map. Meet Lebkuchen at the church tower in the afternoon, or meet Freya at the viewpoint in the afternoon. Well, gee, which voice do I want to do more right now? I feel like Lebkuchen, I don't know if I'm saying her name right. I hope I am. I don't think I visited her in the demo, so I'm going to visit her in this full playthrough here. I think we looked at that already. And, you know what is another thing that I'm very curious about, is if there are any major secrets. Like, you go to certain places at certain times and unexpected things might happen. There she is. I'll spend some time with her. My, there was no need to run, Elise. Who's running? Who's running? You? I assume that's how she's saying that. You're always like this, Lebkuchen. I can't help it. You're so easy to tease, Elise. For goodness sake. There we go. Through the power of for goodness sake, I will figure out how to return to Elise's voice. It's such a nice day today. I could stay here until nightfall. In the mood for another earful from Father Hans, are you? Remember when we would sneak up here at nighttime? To look at the stars and snack on leftover pretzels, as if I'd forget that. Or that night that old geezer caught us. You'll never let that one go, will you, Elise? That wretch had me on my knees praying for hours on end. Yet all you got was an earful. I recall praying right alongside you that night, don't you? Because you felt sorry for me, not because he told you to. You two will never see eye to eye, will you? What's there to see? You're the one who's put up with him for too long, the way I see it. It's not as though we've never been at odds with each other. Oh, spare me. Over what? You think I'm short of complaints? Indulge me, why don't you? Bald geezers like you belong in the pig pen, you oinker. Lebkuchen. You'll never hear us from up here, Elise. All right, but you're the one getting the lecture if he catches us. At the top of your lungs now. You're so ugly, not even St. Walpurga can save you, you ogre. Dare tell me my hair is too long again, and I'll chop off whatever's left of yours, you old weasel. Wow. Did he really tell you that? For a clergywoman, that is. Who cares about some made-up rules, Lab? Aren't you feeling a lot lighter after all that, Elise? I can see you needed it, that's for sure. I'm no saint, after all, despite my veil. It's a shame you don't let your hair down more often, Lab. It suits you much better than that dust cloth on your head. You're such a charmer, Elise. All it does is weigh you down, and it makes you look gloomy, too. How do I look without it, then? You're such a killjoy, Lebkuchen. Anyhow, Elise, it's best we move along, wouldn't you say? Those eggs won't collect themselves, I suppose. I'll be waiting for you by the bakery later. Don't forget. Of course, Lab. I'll be there. Yay! Achieve 1 heart with someone. Budding love. Okay. I like Lab. I think Lab is a cool character. She seems like somebody who has to hold back a lot, and then when she's hanging out with our girl here, she doesn't have to hold back so much. So when I first saw this screen, I thought she was in some dreamy, romantic state of mind, but actually she's starving to death. We'll get to that. The fragrant mountain breeze frolics about the rolling hills, spreading its spring cheer all across Kieferberg. Okay, so we need bread. We need bread. You know what would really be unfortunate is if bread was the enemy. I mean, what do you do in life if bread is the enemy? I guess you just sit in a cloudy haze, not knowing what words are. All right. Going to continue. I mean, I guess you could eat other food, but why would you want to eat anything other than bread? In fact, I'm going to go see if I can buy some pretzels. There's something about the way the game looks right now. It's somehow sad. A little bit. All right. I am buying grape juice. I think grape juice is great, actually. This is not the bread shop, but I did want to stop by here because I wonder if I should also spend some money on bandages or... wonder if there's a massive difference in the amount of money that we spend on things, if perhaps bandages aren't even worth it and we should just go straight for the pretzels. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, what should we sell, too? Oh, we definitely don't want to sell these. I'm curious if we'll be able to get any sorts of items that are produced that we can sell. So let's take a look yet again at the map, and we can meet Rose and Marine at the backyard. Oh, I have to do that. I'm doing that. Absolutely. I'm not missing out on my date with Rose and Marine. It's the most important thing in the world. Let's go. I am not missing out on that. Okay. So, bread shop. I am clueless about the bread shop. Where could it be? I need to get bread. Bread is so important. Okay, we have the flower shop. We have the save point. We have all sorts. Oh, all these people down here. So there's a lot of NPC dialogues, right? I do want to do some of them, but I also don't want to spend, let's say, an hour of time reading too much in way of NPC dialogue, simply because there's just a lot to do in this game and there's a lot to see, and I haven't even really reached the... Oh, we missed our date with her. Is she mad? Oh, Elise, I thought you'd be in town. Oh, I just stopped to pay Mrs. Gretel a visit. She's been wanting to teach me this recipe, but I can't seem to find the time. A recipe for what? I'm so glad you asked, Elise. You see, Papa's a big fan of her honey milk bread, but Mr. Gustav? He's got the biggest sweet tooth, you know? Now that's a little unexpected. I've been meaning to learn the recipe is all. Why not get it from Mrs. Gretel's? Oh, it's a little embarrassing, but... Papa, well, he's always said that, you don't have to tell me, Freya. He says he likes my cooking better because it's, made with love. Oh, I know, Elise. He's so embarrassing. Oh, Elise. I wonder... Here we go, bread chop. I wonder if Elise wishes that she had, more family members, you know? It's always lovely seeing you, Elise. It is. Let's go ahead and buy... Yeah, see, this will give us a heart if we need a heart. Which... we may need a heart. I wonder if I should just go straight for the 2 pieces of 2 bread, because I, You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We need bread. Bread is the meaning of life. That's my opinion. In fact, that bread back there looks quite delicious. Anything else? Some pretzels, maybe. Your pretzels are a little bit expensive. Keep yourself well fed, you hear? All right, we are heading to our date. And I'm gonna do a bit of a balance. I'll read some NPC dialogues in the future, but I just want to make sure I get as many relevant things out of the way as possible, so... Oh, I love the graphics here. Look at the purple sky. Purple skies are some of my favorite skies. They are definitely in the top 1. Let's go up here. Top 1. Get these grapes. I like grapes too. I haven't had grapes in a long time. There was a movie that said grapes are good for your eyes or something. Let's look at this. Would you like to revisit? No, I wouldn't. Okay. Should I save first? I probably don't need to save yet. You guys are very lucky you didn't see me play Corpse Party Blood Drive, because I saved and saved and saved. I would have driven everyone insane with how often I saved. It was absurd. Let's keep on going here. Oh, Rose and Marie. There she is. I'll spend some time with her. There you are, Rosemarine. I didn't know you'd be back so soon, Elise. I still ought to head back to town, mind you. What are you doing standing out here? Oh, just waiting for the stars to come out is all. A little too early for stars, don't you think? I find it helps me air out my thoughts. Air out your thoughts, you say? I'm waiting for the waxing crescent. It's important I set my sight on what's to come. The sooner the better. What do you mean, Rosemarine? You see, Elise, I've dreamt about you before. About Kieferberg, too. Last night, or... I know this may sound strange, but I didn't quite stumble upon Kieferberg by accident. What do you mean? Do you believe in fate, Elise? I don't know. I've never given it much thought. Then you most likely won't believe what I have to say, but I've always known my fate was with you, Elise. Huh. It's more like a huh? It's too soon to be having this conversation, if I'm honest. I meant to wait until you were ready, but... I don't understand, Rosemarine. Ready for what? You'll know. In time. What's with all this mystery? Out with it, Rosemarine. What are you trying to tell me? It took me quite some time to make sense of it myself, but... everything's feeling so strangely nostalgic to me. Nostalgic, you say? Your name, your voice, your home, this breeze even. All that surrounds you, so much of it feels like home to me. That's not possible, Rosemarine. It's you the stars told me about, Elise. I'm certain now. Never in my life have I ever heard such nonsense, and yet I'm covered in goosebumps. I can tell you don't believe one word of what I just said. Rosemarine, I think I'll stay out here for a little while longer, if that's all right. I promise I won't be late for supper. All right. Don't stay out here too long, you hear? I won't. I won't. Ah. Rosemarine. Rosemarine. How does she say it? Rosemarine. I am quite fond. Quite fond. Let's move along. Put her face in the upper left corner. How are you hungry for bread every 2 hours? That's why I had to buy so much bread. Let's eat it. How much bread can one girl have? It's very relatable, though. I am kind of a bread person. At my own peril, am I a bread person? Get these nighttime graphics. I wonder if there's any other way to fulfill our desperate need for bread, because it seems like it's going to be a bit of an annoyance having to eat so much bread. Oh, I'm finally done with work for today. I'd best head over to Mrs. Graddle's to see Lebkuchen. Have dinner with Rosemarine. Rosemarine. Meet Lebkuchen at the bakery. And then here is, I assume we'll do some farming in the future. Oh, hey, what about you? There you are, Flock. Ought to be nice being a goat, huh? Not one care in the world, oblivious to everything. Just because he can't talk doesn't mean he's oblivious to everything. Let's go ahead and keep moving. I know I'm oblivious to everything. Where am I going? I'm going... I don't know how this is the backyard. I am a little confused. Oh, hi! Let's talk to her one more time. Ah, Elise, welcome back. I brought some bread. Let's settle down and eat. Oh no, I need to go see Lebkuchen though. Ah, I think I ruined it, but whatever. Would you like me to start making dinner for us from tomorrow, Elise? That's not a bad idea in itself, but how am I to know you won't make a mess of it? Last thing I want is to spend my evenings in the outhouse. I'll have you know I'm a proper cook, Elise. Never once did my sweet granny disapprove of anything I prepared. Well, I suppose it can't do much harm. On that note, Rosemary, you're to sleep up in the attic from now on. Can't have you hanging around the granary and bringing all the dust and cobwebs inside. Oh, I can clean it out for you, Elise. It's really no trouble. I've had my fill of running about looking for you day and night. Oh, Elise, I wouldn't want to be a bother. And I wouldn't want you nesting with the mice and the geckos. You're sleeping in the attic and that's final, you hear? I'm letting you sleep inside where it's perfectly warm and... Did you hear that, Rosemary? Hear what? I'm taking the broom. You stay here just in case. Taking the broom? You know it's serious when you're taking the broom. Alright. I will save, and I need to remind myself at all points that I need to save in a different slot, just in case something happens to this recording and I want to replay this. Why do I don't know why I'm doing this. It's almost like a muscle memory of other games. It's like, I want to look in the mailbox. So, I'm not going anywhere until I figure this out. Okay, I think I like her hair. Wish, wish. Swish, swish. We need to figure things out. Well, there's a weird thing there. The weird thing everywhere. We need to figure things out. Figure things out. Is it this? No, that's our save. I just have the memory of goldfish. There we go. It's you! Oh, this girl. So we met her in the demo. In fact, you know what? Honestly, I feel like I've missed some things. It might be worth it to watch the demo more than this, but let's just continue. Muffy. Please spare me, Elise. What in the Lord's name are you doing here, Miffy? I really like that name, Miffy. I think it would be such a cute cat name. I was out on a stroll, I swear. I swear on my auntie's name. Ah, and you just so happened to hide behind my house, I see. Who doesn't? You sneak about folks' homes every now and then too, don't you? I don't think people do that, Miffy, but I like Muffy. You know, I'm gonna call her Miffy. I like Miffy. So she is bad news, probably, but I like her. I don't know, something about Miffy. What are you doing here, Mandy? Gosh, she just gives her a new name every time. Tell me right now, or I'll scrub your mouth with soap this very minute. It's getting quite late, isn't it, Elise? I'd best... Out with it. I saw her, that girl you're housing, Elise. You saw nothing, Molly. Oh, this is so funny. She didn't... But I like Miffy. I think Miffy is cute. She's not from around here. Even I can tell. You were having supper together and everything, Elise. You keep your mouth shut, Mubby, or I'll... Well, why don't you share some of that bread you got, Elise? I might keep quiet if you do. She's addicted to bread. You never trust a person who's addicted to bread. Oh, I should have guessed that's what you wanted. Thankfully, we have bread to give her. If I hear as much as a word about this, Molly... Oh boy, oh boy. Molly, Elise, why don't you bring me a pretzel tomorrow? Mouth shut or I'll throw you in the well. Suspicion down. Nice. Ah, thank goodness. And don't come back, or else. For goodness sake, this is the last thing I needed. Is she gone? This could be bad, Rosemary. Oh, Elise, I genuinely didn't see her. I would have told you if I had. Don't you start fretting now, too. Do you think she'll tell anyone? If she does, we could be... in trouble. I know, Rosemary. It's Roseanne Marine. Oh, shush. I'm heading back inside. Ah, yes. Muffy's spying on you. Fulfill her daily requests for food items to keep her from snitching and raising suspicion. This reminds me of Citizen Sleeper. There's a character who does this sort of thing, and it is a mess. Avoid suspicion. Mind what you say and do your best to avoid raising suspicion toward Elise or bear consequences. So that character that I was just mentioning from Citizen Sleeper is one of my favorites. It's a complex situation. Elise, I'm heading off to bed, Rosemarine. I can spend the night in the granary if you'd like. No, I meant what I said. You're sleeping in the attic. I'll meet you upstairs. Ah, all right. Okay. Can we go in here? It's forbidden. Pantry is forbidden. Nothing to eat. And she did this tremble thing. So let's take a look at the map. Go to bed. Don't forget to meet Lebkuchen at the bakery. Can we leave? Can we do interesting nighttime activities before it is truly night? I mean, it is night, but I think it would be really neat if we could just explore everywhere we wanted to. Even if it's so dark out. And it seems we can. It's quite nice. I wonder what kind of secrets could be around. And I also want to see the nighttime graphics for everything. Look how lovely that blue moon is. I really do like blue moons. Goodness knows what I would give to live in a castle just like that one. Yet here I am, a simple maid of all work. Shining in the distance, the monumental castle stands ephemeral and out of reach. Is it, though? Is it out of reach, truly? So I really could just sit here and just stare at this game. And very few games, especially as of recent, would I just be willing to explore the nooks and crannies. I mean, I didn't talk to all the NPCs, so, you know, but I feel like this game is very special. It's a sort of thing where I want to show off anything special and noteworthy about it. But at the same time, I also want to explore everything. I'd best not wander about too far. This is also beautiful. Look at this. Yes, we are well aware, Elise. Let's keep going downward here. Oh, I like. What is she doing? I like. All right, let's go talk to her. I like the little dance. There you are, Lebkuchen. You're a little too happy to see me, aren't you? Oh, I thought today would never end, that's all. You do look tired, Elise. These folks will be the death of me, that's what. Fretting over this witch nonsense day and night. You know, they're rather superstitious, Elise. Oh, you're buying into it now, too? What's next? We all sleep in the church together like chickens in a coop? Elise. It's all nonsense, Leb. Everyone's losing their wits. Here's your bread, Elise. 2 pieces of bread. Oh my goodness, I think she's the one, Leb. Did you make too much today or something? I felt you could use a little more than usual tonight. You need to look after yourself, Elise. Lebkuchen's always had a talent to figure things out, but... Is this her intuition again, or... Move along, Elise, before it gets late. I'll see you tomorrow, Leb. Aw. Look at that. So does she just stay out all night, riding on a swing? With the moonlight casting down. So romantic. It reminds me of a book cover that I saw some time ago. And I don't know, I kind of think that would be a lot of fun. Going on the swings in the middle of the night. I would like to do that, actually. Going on the swings in the middle of the night. So, in the interest of getting frustrated with running away from enemies, spoiler, that's not really much of a spoiler. I mean, horror is a tag in this game, and I don't know, I figure some people who might be watching this have already watched the demo. I don't want to tarry too much. I'm gonna save again, though. And here we are. Overwriting. Marvelous. Mindy's dangerous. I ought to be careful. Mindy? Mindy? That's just funny. Then, Granny Holly's room. It is sacred. You left that goat in the granary, I'm hoping. Of course. I left the door ajar so he can go out and about if he wants. What makes you think he'll stay put? Why, the bed I made him, of course. You ought to see it, Elise. I'm not going out of my way to see a goat's hay bed, Rosemarine. Up you go. You need to make your bed, too. I guess she's just gonna insist on calling her Rosemarine. You'll make do, I'm certain. Oh, it's perfect. I'll get you a blanket, too. I can't have you sleeping on hay. Why not? You're not a goat, Rosemarine. I could be a thief, yet you're trusting me with a blanket. I don't see what's so funny. You truly are kind, Elise. I can see that clearly now. Oh, shush. I'll be glad to take that blanket, Elise. I'll get you some matches, too, and a candle. Thank you, Elise. It's bedtime now. I need some rest. Good night, Rosemarine. Good night, Elise. Oh. Okay. I don't know what that oh meant. It's just cute. This art style is amazing. For goodness sake. What am I getting myself into? First, I agreed to house Rosemarine. Now Miffy's caught wind of it, too. I knew Miffy was her real nickname. If you say it twice, it's a real nickname. I best make sense of this all by tomorrow. If only I could leave this town. Go somewhere far, far away from here. A place where I'd never have to fret about money or going hungry. Like a castle or a palace. Somewhere. Where I can live the life I deserve. It's the best time of the night. The deep, deep night. We're in some Bly Manor-like place. Where am I? Is this a dream? Hello? Hello, we're gonna die. We need bread. Fortunately, Miffy took some bread, so let's look at this. It's locked, it seems. Oh, and I bet there's something nice inside, too. This reminds me of my favorite episode of Bly Manor. Oh, what I would give to sleep here every night. A spacious bed stands in a corner, its silky sheets protected by a counterpane embroidered in gold thread. This is a very interesting lamp. Does anyone know if there's a lamp like this anywhere? It's so bright, but there's no flame. An intricately designed golden lamp stands by the bedroom door, its bulbs shining bright. This is marble, I suppose. Topped with a shiny slab of marble, the round table stands immaculate. I feel like I'm in a princess bedroom. If only I could live here, just like I've always dreamed. Ah! Be careful, there are all sorts of dangers lurking in the shadows. Use healing items. Apparently, a giant spear of a tentacle, just a quarter, just half a heart. Just half a heart gets taken away from this little girl. Actually, she's not a little girl. I don't know how old she is. You know, I'm deciding she is 19 years old. 19. Acquired a silver key. About using items. The items in your inventory can have effects on the environment. Try using them on it. Maybe she's even 25. I don't know. I'm pretty certain this is velvet. Upholstered in luxurious red velvet. A broad sofa rests by a marble center table. You know, now I'm curious. I guess there's no way to find out from here. What are their character profiles? I think that would be really cool if there were character profiles in the game. So let's go I'm locked in here, I suppose. Can't say I mind it much if I'm honest. So, if we go use the silver key. Maybe if I try something else. Try something else. Let's see. Oh goodness, so many dresses. Another key? I wonder what it's for. Item get, golden key. I'm gonna use it over here. I'm locked in here, I suppose. Can't say I mind it much if I'm honest. Okay. Golden key. Wonder what we're gonna do with the other items she has. Such a long corridor. It truly feels as though I'm inside a palace. All right. This reminds me of Omori a bit. Such a strange statue. A marble statue of a serpent wearing a golden crown. Its nameplate reads Aziel. Aziel? Like Azazel Aziel? Such a strange statue. The marble statue of a crow wearing a golden crown. Its nameplate reads Free. Free? Free. Oh. These changed as well. An intricately designed golden lamp stands by the wall, its bulbs emanating an eerie, phantasmagoric light. Phantasmagoric. I do like the sudden change in the look here. And I'm going to do this because I'm scared. No, I'm not scared. Why would I be scared? I never get scared in games. I have a bad feeling about this. All right. So I didn't actually look up how to clear this puzzle, so we may get lost again. What in the Lord's name is this place? What are those things? Feeling lost? Don't forget to turn on your lantern and keep an eye out. Okay, so square, we'll put our lantern on and off. Okay, I remember. Over here. So we're running away from these lights. Oh no, 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 no. We have bandages. Okay, so you have to get... yep, they got me. But they only have enough energy to try to attack me once, so that's kind of neat. I mean, once when I run towards them. That's me? It doesn't much look like her, does it? Maybe in some other form of artwork. No, don't. Please don't. Please don't. Oh no! It's jammed. I could try to pry it open, but... Force it open. What's this? The key to one's dream is found within oneself. As for yours, it is in this very room, the core of your innermost desire. It's not knowledge you seek, but gold-bathed glory. Gold-bathed glory. Oh. Okay. It's me, yep. So we have handled this area. Nope. Ah! Okay, so yeah, it is possible to get away. Quite possible. Phantasm key we have. It's a key. This is what will get me out of here, I'm certain. I am also certain. Let's see about... Wouldn't it be crazy if we just used the key on the door and that was how to get out? Oh no. Okay, they have, compared to the demo, the timing for running away, much easier to clear. 4 keyholes, that means there are 4 keys, I'd wager. We find all 4 keys, right? These give off such a cold light. An intricately designed golden lamp, yep, okay. Let's look at this table. It's no wonder they're wilted, being left in such an awful room. A bunch of purple flowers sag lazily over their vase. Purple flowers. Phantasm key. Key number 2. It's a key. This is what will get me out of here, I'm certain. Funny that the blue lights are the truly dangerous lights. Such a big sofa, if only. Upholstered in luxurious blue velvet, broad sofa rests surrounded by similarly luxurious furniture. Let's get this one. It's jammed. I could try to pry it open, but let's force it open. So I guess there's no downside to just trying to force these open. It's a key. This is what will get me out of here, I'm certain. So we have 3, right? And then the golden something. Golden something is the key to what we need to do. And also this area, I would guess maybe there's a sort of hidden passage to get over there too. These are all in a different language. I can't make sense of any of these titles. There's something on the back of the shelf. I have to reach my arm to get it, but reach for it. This is... What? In the demo, I was stuck for so long. It's a key. This is what will get me out of here, I'm certain. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's get out. I cannot... I can't. I was stuck for so long, and I find it on the first shelf. 4 keyholes. That means there are 4 keys, I'd wager. Alright. Do we just have to use them all manually here? It worked. Oh, okay. She used all 4 just now. Where am I? I must be dreaming. Okay, we can walk. I was like waiting to see if there might be more of a scene. Ooh. Look at that. It's a castle. I suppose I want to go towards the castle, but instead I keep running. Hurry now, hurry now. We're late for his banquet. What are you? Hurry, hurry. Little face. Well, let's go. We've been invited. We are running. Oh gosh. So she's running automatically, actually. I was using some of these controls to... Oh my goodness. This game is so fanciful. I really... it is quite nice one to look at. Very inspiring too. Is that really all? That's the depth of our horror that night. That's okay though. I'm sure that it will become a bit more intense later. It was only the first night. A dream? That left me feeling a little queasy. Rose Marine? Are you there? She's most likely still asleep anyway. No point in waking her this early, I suppose. Get ready for work. A small wooden trunk filled with various knickknacks. Sleeve? Oh, she's up bright and early. Good morning, Elise. I would have got a head start on breakfast if I knew you'd be waking up this early. Since when have you been up? Oh, I'm always up and about before daybreak. I can't sleep in if I try. I can't sleep in if I try. I didn't notice you coming down from the attic. I brought the ladder up with me last night so I wouldn't wake you. Oh. And the hatch doesn't squeak if you do it slowly, right? I took my shoes off and used the ladder to shut it back up. Easy. You're smarter than you look, huh? I look as smart as I am, Elise. Is that so? Anyhow, I'm heading off to the garden. The garden? You mean the field just outside? Is it that obvious that I haven't touched it in years? Been working like a dog since Granny Holly passed, but Now I have you to fret about, too. I can't sit on my hands forever, can I? Elise. What, you'd rather starve? Join me as a maid of all work, perhaps? You truly are kind, aren't you? Oh, shush. I'm heading out to see what I can do about the garden. I'll call you in for breakfast in a moment, then. Tend to the backyard. Look at how bright. Bread! Of course it's bread. I knew I needed it, and it's right there. Still can't bring myself to give this thing away, can I? An old spinning wheel rests in the corner, covered in a thick layer of dust and glistening cobwebs. I really like how things are described in this game. Like, is there a reason for this to be described this way? There isn't, but it just is. And I like that quite a bit. I'll call you in for breakfast in a moment, then. Nothing to eat. This house. Alright, so I don't know how long it's been. I always just lose track of time, no matter what. So, we're going to end this episode here, and we will continue again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for everything. And